Well, we are nearly halfway through April, which is also known as Autism Awareness Month.
Right, but many in the community are looking to change the name and the narrative. Zach Labbe joins us live in the studio with details. Zach.
Hey, good morning, Tamika and Seth. Well, as you mentioned, April is known as Autism Awareness Month, but many people are already aware that autism exists. And that's one of the reasons why advocates are looking to change the name from awareness to Autism Acceptance Month.
People are aware that autism exists, but what a lot of people are not aware of and not accepting of is the way that autistic individuals live and experience their lives.
Claire Tibbetts is the executive director of the Autism Society of Greater New Orleans. She says the best way to move toward acceptance is by learning how autistic people experience the world and letting go of your expectations.
If you are interacting with someone and they are not behaving in ways that you're necessarily expecting, not jumping immediately to assuming that there's something wrong with that person or that they're mean or that they are somehow wrong, but taking a step back and recognizing, like, am I expecting things from other people and not communicating those expectations, or are my expectations reasonable?
Tibbetts explains that neither autistic people nor neurotypical people are great at socializing with each other. That doesn't mean that they're bad at socializing. It just means their social skills are different.
Autistic individuals socialize among each other just fine. And neurotypical people socialize among each other just fine. And it's when the two communities start to come together that breakdowns in communication happen.
And she believes that acceptance is how we can move forward together.
Autism acceptance is helping us elevate those stories, elevate the voices of autistic individuals and saying, we're listening to you and we want you to be accepted into the greater community as you are and not as a different person.
And the Autism Society of Greater New Orleans is also hosting their annual festival. That's going to be on April 22nd at the Westwego Farmers Market. We'll have plenty of information about that available on our website in just a few moments. But for now, in the studio, Zach Labbe, WGNO News.